Hey everyone, welcome to day 5 of our 10-night cruise on the beautiful Crown Princess to Alaska.
Today we are in Sitka, Alaska. It's a little gray, but I think it's going to clear up and be beautiful.
Let's head out and go explore. There's the little dock where we'll catch our shuttle bus into downtown Sitka. People are getting off already this morning. And look who's here today. We've got the Cunard Queen Elizabeth docked right next to us here.
Up on the Lido deck, it's pretty quiet out here this morning. I think everybody's just getting ready to head into town. Plus the skies are kind of gray. It's beautiful out here though, with all the little islands and the fishing boats going out. Really nice here in Sitka. The other nice thing is you are docked here at the port, so you can just walk off the ship. We're not needing to tender today. Here's another look at the Queen Elizabeth and back at the Crown Princess.
In this area, you will find some shopping, and you can also book an excursion if you haven't made any plans for the day. On the left-hand side is where you'll walk up and line up to go on the free shuttle to downtown Sitka. It's about a 5-mile ride and takes about 10 to 15 minutes.
The line went pretty quick and the ride was quite enjoyable. Our driver gave us a free narrated tour along the way.
A lot of people want to know weather and everything like that. So we'll get 6 to 9 feet of snow here. Water and meaning rain. We're looking at 80 to 90 inches of precipitation per year. Now, if you're looking for free weeping, there's the Sitka Public Library to the right. Centennial Hall is coming up. There's a great museum to the left and side, also restrooms, and a small information desk if you forgot to grab a map.
Dropped off here at the Centennial Hall. And downtown is right over here. There's a library with free Wi-Fi.
There's also lots of restrooms inside the Centennial Hall and a water filling station and maps.
Let's see a live one too.
Oh, wow.
And what do you charge for a...
Whole crab, $45. I break him down, cut him up. You can go inside Ernie's bar and sit down and eat them, guys.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Let's head up to Baranof Castle and check out the lookout up there.
This is a free historical site that you can visit. Originally, it was a fortification built by the Tlingit Native people.
In 1867, Alaska was purchased from the Russians, and Baranof Castle is where the transfer happened. Now off the side of the trail here, you can see the O'Connell Bridge. And to get to the top, the one side has a ramp and the back side down to Lincoln Street has the stairs. Now up here, you're gonna find some really cool stuff, from cannons to views out over downtown Sitka, the mountains, the harbor, and you can learn about some of the history. We're gonna head down the back side where the stairs are. This is gonna take us more to the downtown area and Lincoln Street.
Across Lincoln Street, you will find Totem Square. Here there's beautiful manicured grounds and a large totem pole overlooking Sitka Channel.
Across from Totem Square, you're gonna find the Sitka Pioneers Home. This is a nursing home, and inside they do have a gift shop with items made by the residents. Now out front, you're also gonna find the Prospector statue. This is a prospector who went by Skagway Bill.
Let's head up to the Russian cemetery in the forest and check that out.
A block up behind the Sitka Pioneers Home, you're going to find Seward Street, and we'll head a block further down and you'll find Observatory. This will take us right up to the Russian cemetery in the woods.
The Russian Orthodox Cemetery is 200 years old, but is still used today. You may see wood and stone headstones. Some of them are made from ballast of old Russian ships. Many of the grave sites are overgrown. The caretakers do clean it up each year, but the rainforest is quick to grow back.
Back down on Lincoln Street, which is kind of the main street here in downtown Sitka, there's all sorts of vendors down here. You've got different shops, you've got the fur gallery here if you're looking to buy some furs. So soft. You've got different chocolate and candy shops, get some treats. Those look so good. And of course, different souvenir shops. You can get all of your Sitka gear here. And it's an interesting mix of native, Russian, and modern gifts. In the middle of Lincoln Street, you're going to find the historic St. Michael's Orthodox Cathedral. The roads run down both sides of it. As we come inside here, you can see it was very, very busy today.
St. Michael's Cathedral was established in 1837, but unfortunately burnt down in 1966, but was reconstructed. Visitors can enjoy viewing the hand-carved altar and many Russian artifacts.
Very interesting in there.
It was very interesting. It was free to enter, but there was a box inside with a suggested $5 donation.
And hours today were only 12 o'clock until 2 o'clock.
That's right. We left the shopping area in downtown and we're headed towards Sitka National Historical Park, which is a nice walk past the Marina.
Along the way, you'll find the Russian Bishop's House. This is a Sitka National Historical Park. You'll also find these stone statues of a whale, a seal, and a sea lion. Now, if you're here with kids, you'll also find a free park for them to play in, and you can play some instruments here. And in the marina, I can hardly believe my eyes.
Those are huge. Look at them all. There's hundreds of them. It's all fish. Thousands of them. Holy smokes.
The fish are all trying to make it up the river here to the hatchery, which is located at the Sitka Sound Science Center. Here they have an aquarium, a gift shop, and the Sheldon Jackson hatchery. Unfortunately, they are sold out today, so if you're wanting to do this, I would look into it sooner rather than later. We'll continue down the road here to the Sitka National Historic Park. It's another 3 minutes down the road.
It's a beautiful walk from the Centennial Building to Sitka National Historical Park. It's about 20 minutes, it's level. If you can do it and the weather's nice, it is so worth it.
Let's head on a hike and then we'll check out the visitor center a little bit later. So we are right here and we're going to do the Totem Trail loop, which is 1 mile or 1.6 kilometers. And this is about 30 to 45 minutes.
The trail is a nice flat gravel pathway through the beautiful temperate rainforest. Along the way, you can learn about the history and check out the many totem poles along the trail.
You'll also find the Beach View Trail that'll take you down to the ocean. Here you'll find another totem pole. And you'll come out to fantastic views of the ocean, the mountains, and a beach that you can explore.
Back on the trail, you can learn about the battles between the Tlingit and the Russian people. Warning, you might want to look away if you don't like poop, but someone left a present on the trail.
I think it's a bear, big bear, and then someone put a stick on it so you don't step on it.
No, what do you think it is?
I'm keeping my eyes out for grizzlies. I forgot about bears.
How fast do you run?
Last time we were here, we actually went to the Fortress of the Bear. We're not doing that this time, but if you do want to see that video, it is linked below in the description so you can easily find it.
Back at the Sitka National Historical Park Visitor Center, their hours of operation during our visit were 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. It was free to enter, and they did have complimentary restrooms as well if you did need them. There were several employees here who were available to answer questions for you. They did have a theater in here as well if you did want to learn more, as well as different exhibits. The People of the Raven. You could learn about the potlatch, the food, the carvings. They also had a cultural center with lots of artifacts and paddles. And then they had the totem exhibit. You could learn about the totem poles, and they had several totem poles in here for you to look at. Including the raven. You could also see a hand-carved canoe.
And I think we're done here in Sitka. We're gonna head back and go get in line for our shuttle back to the ship.
The weather today was fantastic.
It
Actually,
sure was.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
We had a little bit of fog this morning and it all burned off. There hasn't been a cloud in the sky.
It's been phenomenal. Sail away was absolutely stunning with the sun out there. It's hot. I'm glad we brought as many shorts and t-shirts as we did because they're needed. I even think I got a bit of a sunburn between yesterday and today, so.
Our kids have been swimming.
Yeah.
I saw people swimming in the ocean today.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
I did want to touch on the excursions. Today was a busier day in port. You can actually check online ahead to see how many ships there will be, but some of the attractions will limit the number of visitors that come in. And so there was a lot of sold out signs today.
Yeah, so Fortress of the Bear, I think they cap it at a certain amount of people, as well as
a lot of the tours.
Yeah, a lot of the tours were sold out. Even when we walked by the Science Center and Hatchery area, they were sold out. And I do want to mention that was so many fish in the marina.
They were jumping out of the water, both in the marina and out in the ocean.
Yeah,
you could see
thousands of them. There was a school in the marina and thousands of them outside the outside the hatchery there. It was crazy.
It was crazy to watch. It was very, very amazing, actually.
It was really cool. So, and not small fish. These were big fish. People were fishing and catching them, and it was cool to watch.
It was amazing.
Yeah. Dinner. It's time for dinner. So we're heading to the main dining room, and we'll check back with you shortly and share with you what we had tonight. Well, we are back from dinner and a show. I even went and played some Uno in the buffet with our family. But what a wonderful night it was.
It was a really great night, and dinner was fabulous.
We were in the Botticelli's main dining room again, and food was really good tonight.
And we kind of picked the same things tonight.
Yeah, not on purpose. We didn't even sit beside each other. And we basically both had the exact same thing.
We did, and I kept changing my mind because there were so many things on the menu that sounded delicious.
Yeah, so should we go over what we had tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. One of my favorites on a cruise ship is fried crispy calamari.
It was good.
Yeah, it was really good. I like the dipping sauce and the lemon on there. It was really good. That was for our appy. I also had something called the cream of wild Alaska mushroom soup.
I did too, and it said it was with truffle oil, so which is special. You probably don't know that.
Fancy dancy. I didn't read that far on the menu, so I only knew it was mushroom soup.
Or it said with truffle. It was really good. I enjoyed it. It was a nice, thick, creamy
Thick,
mushroom soup.
Rich. I really enjoyed it.
I did too.
It's not Campbell's soup. It was really good.
Yeah, I shouldn't have said truffle oil. It may have been truffle mushrooms. I'm not sure, but it was
Truffle something.
Truffle.
So yeah, and it was Alaskan mushrooms too. So
It was good.
yeah.
It was really good.
And then for our main course, I had the roasted herb crusted strip loin with vegetables.
And Yorkshire pudding. That's why I went for that, because Yorkshire pudding is special to me.
I always used to think it was pudding, but it's actually bread.
Oh, but it's good.
It's really good.
It's really good.
That sounds silly of me, but
And I changed my mind because I was going to have salmon, and the waiter walked by and served that meal to someone else, and I was like, no, I want that. So
and
yeah.
lots of meat.
Yeah.
Like it was a big portion.
I had at least 3 slices there.
Yeah.
Good size.
Yeah, so
It was tender.
yeah, really tender, really good dish.
It tastes
I'm really
really
happy.
good, yeah.
Really happy with my choice tonight. And then dessert.
I
You want to go
loved
over
it.
what we had?
I love the dessert. Yeah, it was the coconut mousse dark chocolate cream crunchy roasted coconut. It was delicious. I thought it might. I actually asked the waiter. I said, "Is this the same mousse that they have upstairs in the buffet?" Because earlier today they had a chocolate mousse. And I thought, well, if it's just like the mousse in a cup, I don't want it. But no, like it had like layers of stuff.
A really
in it.
kind of hard base with mousse on top. Really plated really well. So
It was decadent.
yeah, it was good. It went great with my coffee.
It was really good. Now, while Ken was playing Uno, I actually came and relaxed for a while in the cabin, and what I was happy to see is that I had missed some of the enrichment talks in the theater earlier this cruise,
Okay.
and they're on the television. So while he was playing Uno, I got to watch one of the, it was the Raising a Family on a Remote Alaskan Island. So it was really interesting to hear about how life is in Sitka for a family. So I really enjoyed it. So it's cool. So if you miss something or you can't get to everything, check and see what they have on the TV.
And if I fall over here, it's because the ship is like really rocking like this. I'm like leaning a little bit here.
Hold
but
on to the chair.
yeah, it's a little bit rougher right now. So
A little bit, yeah.
yeah. And then we went over to the Princess Theater. I enjoyed this show tonight.
Yeah, I didn't know if I would or not, but I did.
Because so his name was, or the show was called Bennie and the Rest, and his name was Jason Ostrowski, I believe, in the Princess Theater, and it was a tribute to Elton John. It was all Elton John music, and I don't listen to a lot of Elton John. I was familiar with all the songs he sang,
He brought a lot of energy though.
Yeah.
High energy, and the singing was great, but I loved his ability to play the piano.
Oh, he was phenomenal on the
Fantastic.
piano, and the orchestra players were
Oh, that's
behind
true,
him
yeah.
there, and it just pulled it all together. And the crowd got involved. There was some people really enjoying it there and singing
true.
and dancing, and yeah, it was fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's if you're on the ship and he's on there, I would definitely check it out. He says he does a lot of shows with Princess, so
Yeah, he was great.
yeah. So that was Bennie and the Rest. So yeah.
And tomorrow now, we're
Tomorrow-
going somewhere new for us.
We haven't been there before.
No.
We've wanted to go there, it just hasn't happened.
Where are we going?
Icy Point Strait. I think I got that right.
Yeah.
So we're excited to go there. Our first time going there. We're excited to explore
Yeah.
it, and it's not tendering, so we do get to walk right off the ship there, and that's what tomorrow is holding.
I'm
so
looking forward to that.
yeah, me too. So we're gonna head to bed, and yeah, what a great day we had in Sitka today. So we will see you tomorrow in Icy Point Strait. Remember to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out. Thanks for watching, and good night.